92% of people don't reach their New Year resolutions. 80% of us quit by February. Yes, after one freaking month. I don't want you to be that person. Today's video, I'm going to share why you're not succeeding and what to do instead. Hey, Merijn here, and welcome to another video. First of all, I want to wish you a happy new year and all the best for 2023. Now, it is more important than ever to set goals for yourself and to follow through on them this year. Not just your fitness goals, but also your mental strength, well-being, and financial situation. A recession is upon us, and you need to be prepared in every single way, right? When you work on yourself and you become a strong individual in the literal sense and in the mindset sense, you'll be able to push through challenges and hardships because they are definitely coming. So mistake number one that people make, your priorities keep getting hijacked. And I get it, I'm an enthusiastic guy myself, so when opportunities pop up or when people invite me to hang out with them, I quickly say yes without thinking twice. Everybody just needs 5 minutes of your time, but by the end of the day you realize that different people took your time and you're even further behind than you were at 9 a.m. in the morning. As I started to value my time more, I started learning to say no and to constantly ask myself what my priorities are. It's difficult to say no to people, opportunities, and shiny objects, but if you have clear goals that you want to accomplish, you dedicate yourself to your mission. Think about this, no one ever asks you to accomplish your priorities. They only ask you to accomplish theirs. You need to be the champion of your priorities because no one else will be. Now, next to prioritizing yourself and your goals, it's important to prioritize your tasks when it comes to your work. Now, I like to use the Eisenhower matrix for prioritizing my tasks, and it works as follows. You have quadrant 1, which is urgent and important. Tasks like crisis, problems, projects with deadlines coming up. Then you have quadrant 2, which is not urgent but important. These are tasks like planning for the future, exercising, investing in yourself. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. Those are calls, emails, interruptions, meetings. These priorities are usually set by others and not by you. And we have quadrant 4, which is not urgent and not important. Social media, scrolling through unimportant emails, procrastination. Effective people spend most of their time doing quadrant 2 activities. Making time in their schedule for important tasks, although they're not urgent, because these are the tasks that will bring them long-term results. And naturally, if you plan ahead through quadrant 2 tasks, you will also face fewer crises and problems. So your time spent on Q1 also reduces as well. Now, I also use this matrix for delegating tasks too. So it's great, definitely give it a try. Now, reason number 2 why you're not reaching your goals, you didn't define your goals well enough. You're being vague about your goals. So many people set goals like this. I want to make more money. Well, how much money do you want to make? And is this revenue or is this profit? Or I want to achieve my dream body. Well, what does your dream body actually look like? And is that realistic or is your role model on steroids? Do you want to train for looks or also for skills? And you can use a SMART principle for this. So let's take fat loss as an example. If your goal is to lose 6 kgs in 3 months, a specific goal could be to lose 2 kgs per month for 3 months. Measurement can be done by stepping on a scale weekly and tracking your weight over time. When it comes to making sure the goal is achievable, start by setting smaller goals such as losing half or 1 kg a week. Keeping your goal relevant means making sure that this goal is relevant for you. If you like to be more flexible, athletic, and have higher stamina, is it really worth losing 6 kgs? If you're already at 8% body fat and you don't want to compete, well, probably not. Set specific dates by which you want to reach those goals and make sure they are achievable, but definitely challenging as well. Now, if you would like help specifically with reaching your fitness goals, I have something awesome for you because our New Year Transformation Challenge has just started. We have less than 10 spots left right now for early bird tickets, so make sure to join fast if you're interested. We got cash prizes to win, such as 1,000 euros in cash. It's online coaching for 12 weeks. We're going to help you get in the best shape of your life while still enjoying life to the fullest as well. So click the link down below for more info and to join, and I hope to see you on the inside. Mistake number 3 is you add things, but you never subtract. So often when you want to do better, you add things to your even more complex life. And when you do so, you sabotage your success. You're stacking things on top of things because you see someone else do it and you copy what they're doing, but you also want to remain at the same level with something else. Adding to your life is easier than subtracting until you hit the wall of overwhelm. Not only do you get completely overwhelmed, but you also diminish the value of everything you're trying to do. If everything is important, nothing is important. If everything is a priority, nothing is a priority. Those who reach their goals are better at subtraction than addition. They subtract more things from their life than they add. Do you do that, or can you recognize yourself into constantly adding things, right? Because that's what I used to do for a very long time as well. And you can honestly only be great at 1 or 2 things, like very good. So focus more time on those and cut those things that are average to good. And that's when you start to really accomplish your goals, and that's when you start to grow like crazy. This means making very difficult choices of the things you're gonna cut out of your life. And those are things, people, opportunities, shiny objects. You have to reduce those in order to focus on what you truly want. The next mistake, you left your calendar out of the equation. It's very satisfying to set goals and to feel inspired to turn your dreams into reality at the beginning of the year. But to actually make it happen, you need to plan for it, right? When you set specific dates and timelines, it gives you something to hold yourself accountable to. Now, by using your calendar, you can also reflect on the actions you have taken previously in the last few weeks, or the actions you didn't take, and then you can see how can you improve or how you should change the use of your time. So I like to break down my yearly goals into quarterly goals, then to monthly goals, and then to weekly goals. Every week I'll sit down and set my weekly goals to reach my monthly goals. And every month I will reflect if I'm on track to reach my quarterly goals or if I have to adjust my timelines and actions. Now, another benefit of the calendar is when you check off tasks that you have completed, it serves as a form of positive reinforcement. It can help you stay motivated throughout your journey, and it also makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel good about what you're doing. And will you always be able to do all the things in your calendar that you have planned? No, life happens. But even if you stick to those things for 80%, I'm sure you will get closer to your goals than you have ever been before. Mistake number 5 is you're not focusing on changing your habits. Statistics prove that 45% of our daily activities are subconscious habits. So we have almost half of what we do every day to be subconsciously done. And it just shows how powerful habits can be and how they can influence our lives every single day, right? So how have I been consistent in the gym for 12 years straight without taking more than 2 weeks off during all those 12 years? It is a habit, okay? I've built that habit. So let's take the earlier example of having the goal to lose 6 kgs in 3 months. We cannot focus on the habit of losing weight. We break it down into actionable steps that we perform daily. So some examples of habits to build when losing weight could be drinking 3 liters of water every day, could be tracking your calories and macros every day, it could be hitting 10,000 steps every day, or going to the gym 4 times a week. Those you can track. Now, by focusing on building these habits rather than the outcome, you will focus on the process and building routines into your life. All of the great things that I've accomplished have been through the process of building habits and routines towards specific goals that I wanted to reach in my life. Now, this process is simple, but it's not easy. Reality is we all have a limited amount of willpower, and that's why we need to focus on building habits and routines instead. I guarantee you, if you start to focus on these 5 things that I explained and do not make these 5 mistakes, then you will surely start to reach your goals this year. So if you haven't set any goals, I would really encourage you to do so in different areas of your life. Comment down below if this helped you, and I would love to see you in the next video. Much love and peace out. Let's get this year off to a good start.